Okay, so welcome back. Episode 2. One in the bank so far. Still haven't decided if I want to look at myself while doing like have the recording like on the monitor or just be like looking into the camera. We'll kind of feel it out. I don't know if I like staring at myself this much. Like just just rewatching the last video, I was kind of over analyzing just how I look. I guess the whole idea is to analyze how I look and talk and all that kind of stuff, but maybe not to to the look extent, like picking apart random details of how far my eyebrows are spaced apart or like whatever random other stuff. But before I get to this whole thing is kind of just me getting sidetracked and talking while doing it. But I guess before I get too sidetracked, I wrote down in my journal today, I should probably introduce myself. Probably should have been within the first 10 seconds of me recording, but, whatever. I'm Hakim. That's my name. That's who I am. But I guess the reason I'm doing these videos is to just get used to speaking and public speaking. Obviously, there's not like a studio audience in front of me, but I guess you, the viewer at home, I guess, is the studio audience of the video, or I guess the idea that somebody could watch this is the studio audience. So that hopefully makes it easier to develop my social skills while I'm on this, I guess, path of self improvement, talking to people, writing more, reading more, all those sorts of things are things I'm trying to develop. Uh, Part of which is talking to my camera alone in my room. That's yeah, part of it. Uh, so yeah. Uh, I think we'll just keep the same format as the last episode, talking about what I'm excited for and some things I wrote down in my journal and get sidetracked along the way. Uh, yeah. Uh, Things I'm excited about. I guess uh, last last time I was thinking about answering like short term, medium term, and long term. Maybe I'll say what I'm excited happened. I guess, which the big thing today, if you yesterday I was talking about be, being excited for today and going thrifting and going shopping and getting some new stuff. And I have gotten a new shirt that I like. It's a little long. I want to crop it. I have been thinking about getting into like altering clothes and mending clothes and that kind of stuff. That's something I find interesting. I want to see where it takes me, but I like it. Uh, I actively chose to like wear an outfit when today was the 5th of July, but here in Iowa City it was our lovely jazz festival. Uh, can put on my bucket hat. I don't really know why I wear the headphones. They I'm not listening to anything, so I guess it isn't like necessary at all. Um, I kind of just liked how they feel on my ears, and just when I'm on my computer, I guess I wear headphones. It's kind of like what you do when you are on your computer and listening to stuff. Uh, I'm just gonna close out of all my distractions so that I'm not distracted. On the other monitor, I had an old video of my face. So I'll just put this on the screen, which is just making sure my mic is picking up sound. Actually, we'll just close out everything. Mic's picking up sound, hopefully. That'd be bad. But just blank screens all across, so I can really get no distractions when I talk to my camera. That's good. Okay. So where were we? We were talking about things I'm excited for. Yesterday, I was excited for today. Today happened. So I guess let's talk about what happened today. Um, Yes, I think that's where I want to start. I thought about it for a second. That is where I want to start. What happened today that I was excited about? Well, thrifting, getting the shirt. I got two other shirts, a belt, some vintage pins for my bag. All cool stuff I like, and I'm excited to see if I can make like work in an outfit. I was kind of worried about this shirt. I do really like earth tones and like brown, gray, green. Those kind of, I guess I just named three colors, but you can just look up earth tones and kind of get the idea of the palette I like. So I was excited to find this at Salvation Army. Uh, but I was kind of wondering if I would be able to make it work. I guess in an outfit, which I you know you can be the judge, but I think I did, as you can see like a third of my body. But uh, so that was really fun. I went and got breakfast out. Talked to some people. Uh, I guess I'm kind of like a regular there. I don't really like being a regular there, but I'm friends with like actual friends with some of the staff, and then I guess friends of friends with more of the staff. So it's like nice to go there. It's I guess it's a good entry point into talking to more people, as like I'm more comfortable talking to people I know than like complete strangers. Uh oh, this is I'm just hearing people move around upstairs, so we might get a visitor into uh like get walked in on me talking to my camera in my room. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, that's what where were we? Excited day. I keep getting sidetracked. Maybe something I need to work on is um I guess I'm doing storytelling here. Like I think I have bigger storytelling aspirations, like narratively. But I guess as I'm telling a story, I think I in my journal and my video journal tend to get on these long tangents that like splinter off into different discussions as I'm talking. But I think keeping it more focused might be good, especially when maybe not in my journal, but when there is, I guess, an audience or I'm talking to a person. Having like a more. I'm getting really distracted by the noise. I wonder if they're even coming through the mic, but that could be staying focused is good. Is my point, and something I want to do. So we had my day thrifting. Yes. Uh, so yesterday my plan was to thrift in Iowa City and then go to Coralville and then go shopping in Coralville, like thrifting, and then also like go to the mall and the Kohl's and some other stores by the mall and really try on a lot of clothes and see how that works. That didn't exactly pan out how I wanted it to. I just like didn't have the energy or time to go to Coralville. Um, which is good. I think it's fine. I can save it for another day and have something to do. I'm not sure if that's going to be tomorrow, Sunday, or just some other time in the near future. But hello, what up?
Am I interrupting something?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry. How was the Jazz Fest?
can I talk to you about it later? Well, that was to be expected, but I'm not a huge fan of editing, so I, that can stay in. Um, we were already saying we. I was talking about things I'm excited for. Yes, Coralville. I didn't go. Not too worried about that. And then later I went to the gym with my friend, and then went to obviously the Jazz Fest. That was fun. Saw some fireworks for the 5th of July. Uh, and yeah, now I'm back home. Just lost a game of League of Legends, and ready to record my video journal. So I guess that's just a recap of my day. And then what am I excited for? Uh, Tomorrow I teach jujitsu in the morning, so that's something I guess I haven't really been excited for. Uh, I it can be hard to be excited when uh people aren't like super passionate about like coming to jujitsu, but I think that's something I'm I guess coping with, and not really tying up my feelings with somebody else's propensity to enjoy jujitsu. But I'm starting to enjoy teaching on Sundays more. Especially I've been getting breakfast actually at the same breakfast spot with some of the people that come to Sunday class. So that's been fun and a brighter part of my day. So I think I initially just said that because it's something that's happening tomorrow, but I do think that's something I'm excited to do, and I guess I'm grateful to do. I've also been thinking about gratitude and just a lot of things I'm grateful for, like just like in life, and I think that's making me a happier person to just be more grateful in general. Tomorrow I'm also planning on going to see my grandparents. They live like 2 hours away, so it's not too bad of a drive. That should be. I haven't actually seen them in a while. I think like a few months, which is less frequently than I normally would see them. Just having work in jiu-jitsu has gotten in the way of me seeing them. But so I am excited to see them tomorrow. Hopefully everything works out. There was like a little scheduling situation. I think I plan on seeing them tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. So that is something I'm excited for. I feel like generally I just have like less to say today. Uh, Not for like any particular reason. Uh, oh, I just remembered. It will come up when I guess we get to the journal segment, so I don't even need to worry about it right now. And then what else am I excited for? I just looked away and then thought of this while I was, I guess, looking back. Is that well, I want to figure out how to, I guess, answer questions. I posed the question to myself, but think about answering questions without just not talking and looking down, because that's usually how it works. Like somebody asks me a question, I go, I think usually for too long, and then answer the question, and uh, I don't think that's conducive vocab of a good conversation necessarily. So I guess I'll try to work through my own question of what am I excited for in the further out future, that maybe something I haven't already talked about. Going full time at my job. I touched on it yesterday, but that's something that's exciting. Getting paid more money is cool. Especially planning to move, another thing I'm excited for. Uh, yeah, so being full time, I actually really enjoy my job. It's very chill and laid back, and like I enjoy talking to all my coworkers, which helps with all the stuff that I'm trying to do with, I guess, this project of um, talking more in general. Um, yeah, I guess I don't feel the need to like force myself to talk too much. I think if this episode, I don't even know how long it's been going, but if it ends up being 10 minutes, like 3 times shorter than the first episode, I think that's fine. I think it's more about the ritual of every day sitting down and talking and recording and posting something. So I guess let's look at what I journaled today. Today I journaled significantly more than I did yesterday. Yesterday was like a third of a page, and today was like a page and 2 lines. Uh, so yeah. Uh, Today I went to that breakfast spot I was talking about. I'm also excited to video journal today. Uh, I went thrifting and got some good stuff. Oh yeah, I got like 12 CDs. I have been really into collecting physical media, especially recently. I've really, I guess, ticked up in what I've been collecting. I actually got several CDs. I was really surprised to see. I've kind of eclectic music taste. Uh, Sorry. Um, so there was a lot of stuff I was interested in looking at, but like I was very shocked by the wide variety of CDs that were at this. I get it's like a home improvement thrift store kind of thing, but they also have like vinyls and CDs and some other random stuff. But there was Deftones, Metallica, uh, jazz. I got a Duke Ellington album and one of my favorite jazz albums, Kind of Blue by Miles Davis. If you're, I guess, a jazz head, it's kind of like the jazz album, but not to be basic, but I do think it's a really amazing album. Dark Side of the Moon, just a really wide range of album. And then I also got a Sony Walkman recorder. So like I actually have Melt Your Eyes See Your Future by Denzel Curry on cassette. So hopefully I'll get around to listening to that on cassette. When I bought it, I think it was like $5, and I was just like, oh, I like Denzel Curry, and I'll buy that. That's cool. But now I actually have a medium to, or I guess the medium would be cassette, a device, a catalyst. I have a way to listen to the cassette instead of it just being on top of my speaker. I don't think that's in frame, but I guess my Wu Tang album is in frame, which I just watched the 36 Chambers of Shaolin. So maybe tonight I'll watch another like old kung fu movie. I've been kind of on a kick lately, of those kind of movies and just movies in general, kind of wanting to be more, I don't know, socially. I don't think I have as uh focused of a direction to watch a movie. I've just been enjoying movies and rating them in Letterbox and thinking critically about them and not thinking critically about them and watching uh Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me, and just like stupid stuff like that. So yeah, that's, I guess, kind of more in depth of some stuff I did thrifting. Uh, in Rainbow's Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, I want to like listen to a lot of albums that I haven't. I haven't really heard any Radiohead. Uh, that's like top of mind. I think I have a screenshot on my phone of like the highest rated 100 albums, and that's something I like with movies. I kind of started working my way through just like classic popular movies. I want to do that with music as well. I think a lot of times, okay, this sounds stupid, but a lot of overrated stuff is underrated because like it gets like so huge. It's like, oh, you should listen to it. It's so good, and sometimes it just is that good that you should listen to it. And I feel like I haven't done a lot of those things because it's like oh, everyone likes Dark Side of the Moon. Like I don't care, but I do want to listen to that. And I think there's a lot I haven't seen or listened to or experienced that I want to. In today's video, I want to introduce myself. I forgot to do that. I did. So again, I'm Hakim. Introduction, perfect. Yeah, just got that in there. Uh, the rest of my plan for the rest of my day: gym, jazz fest, and games. Oh, and recording. Perfect day so far. I did all of those things. Uh, yeah. So at Jazz Fest, I actually saw two people I know. Well, I was waiting there for one of my friends who I guess I also know, but I saw two people who aren't my friends that I knew. And looking back, I realized I avoided two conversations that I could have had. Both of them were in groups of their friends, which kind of made it harder to, I guess, want to go and talk to them. But my my boss was actually walking away from the jazz fest as I was walking to it, and I kind of like waved, and he was on the sidewalk, and I kind of went into the, I guess, more jazz fest area. We The specifics don't matter too much, but I just waved and avoided a conversation instead of like even just like walking past him saying, "Hey, how was your jazz fest?" Whatever. I think would have been more conducive. I think that's the third time I've used conducive today, but more conducive of having a conversation. And then another time I just saw I guess my friend's friend that I don't really know too well at the jazz fest, and I could have said like went up and said like, "Hey, how are you?" But I just saw them out of the corner of my eye. I don't think they saw me, and I just kind of like turned my head the other way and kept listening to music. Uh, but looking back, I wish I engaged in both of those conversations to work on conversating and just to have a conversation like without a purpose. Uh, so yeah, still some room for improvement to to improve. Uh, yeah, I think we're ending the end of our episode here. Let's read the last little bit of the journal. Uh, yeah, if I see them again, I should say hi to both. Um, uh, I see someone right now. Perfect. Uh, yeah, I think that's kind of all. That was my day and what I journaled about, and a little bit of what I'm looking forward to. And yeah, that's my day. And this was talking to you. And this was Hakim's Video Journal, episode 2. Oh my shirt is like completely falling off now. Wow. Okay, that's cool. I just reopened the application to see myself. So, okay. Have a great 6th of July tomorrow.